Merry Christmas, people! We're filming this the day after we've just fitted the decathlon header to the R1300GS. That video is coming soon, it's probably already out. What we're doing now is we're putting, oh, what have you done?
Upgraded your exhaust.
Right, okay. So this is my new F900GS. This is a very personal thing for me. This is a bike that I really want. This isn't just a bike for the business, but whilst it's here, we're going to kit it out and put on some cool stuff. Let me show you around it right now because we've already put on there Perun Moto luggage rack on the back of it. They're on the website now, so you can order those. We've got Perun Moto luggage rack ties down here. We've got the double take mirrors with the short stems on here, the 3.5 stems. Obviously, we do the longer ones as well. We've got the bark busters, and I've gone for the, it's not yellow, what is it? It's like a luminous green colour. Yeah. It's not quite a perfect colour match, but it'll do. I like it. Got the Outback Motor Trek bars on here. We don't sell them. Outback won't do deals with people like us. We can get in SW Motech bars for your F900GS. It's really bad salesmanship on my part. I'm just being honest. I prefer these, so shoot me down if you like. But yeah, so we can't sell the Outback bars, but I want Outback bars on mine. What else have we got on here? Oh yes, we've got something quite special on here. If you look here, this is the 6-inch AOI Play for BMW. This isn't going to be out until July or August in 2025. So we've got an early prototype version as a thank you from Chigee because they used my R1300 GSA. Let me show you over here. They used my R1300 GSA in Milan at EICMA to basically demonstrate and showcase the AOI 6 BMW for Play, which will be out in 2025, July. What's really good about this AOI 6 Play for BMW is it can be upgraded to the light version. So we've got the front and rear camera, which are going to go on here, and it literally plugs into the side. I'll show you a close-up right now on the back of the AOI 6. So we're going to hardwire this front and rear camera on. This isn't what this video is about, it's about the exhaust. We're going to hardwire these onto the bike, but if you ever want to take the actual AOI 6 off the bike, you can just unclip it and then pull out the USB-C plug on the side of it, which powers these front and rear cameras up. Very, very cool. But like I say, not available till July next year. Oh yeah, Tom did a thing.
I did my thing.
He did a thing. Well, Tom, you might as well tell us all about it. I'll hand over the mic. Yeah.
So we had a bit of space under here. So Steve thought, and we both thought, that we could get a T3 under there. And it literally fits perfect. Bit of cutting and grinding, but it went on lovely. So we got it as just a brake light, and it looks really good.
So what are the options then? If I wanted to, like, is it wired into an ezCAN?
So it's in the ezCAN. At the minute we're running it just as a brake light, but you could run it as a run light, brake light. But we've got enough red going on at the back with because we've got the BMW indicators anyway with the dongles. There's enough red going on. You don't need any more.
Cool. Yeah, that's very, very sweet, that is. That's a nice modification.
It's really slick.
So we still, because the bike... Yeah, because the bike came with the reflector at the bottom, whereas they normally go there where the T3 is. So we had this basically this black space just there. We could mount the T3 onto there. So that's really, really cool. And then onto the exhaust. As you can see, this is not an Arrow exhaust. This isn't a Krapovich exhaust. He's just messing around a little bit. Now, we're going to fire this up in a second so you can hear it as stock. So just a little bit of education, if you like, on the F900GS. It comes out of the factory with a catalytic converter, which is down here. And then back here, they decided to make a sound box, which obviously brings the sound right down, making it not sound as sexy as we'd like it to sound. So what we're doing in this video is we have got an Arrow link pipe. So we're going to take that sound box out and put an Arrow link pipe in there. So we're going to do a before and after of what it sounds like with and without the link pipe. There's the link pipe there. We're selling these link pipes on the website now, so if you've got an F900, it will also work with the F750 and the F850 as well, and the F900 GSA. If you like what this sounds like at the end, then yeah, you can order that on our website now. Right, okay, let's fire up, Tom. I think it sounds good.
It's quite good actually. It's a bit.
Yeah.
It's quite deep.
It does sound good, but I know it's going to sound so much better when we take that sound box out. So it's important to know we're not removing the cat. All right, we're not removing the cat, so I wouldn't say this is a non-road legal version. Sorry? Does it? Okay, so in the instructions in the box, it does say this is for off-road use only. So maybe it's not road legal then, so don't take my word for it. Yeah, let's show you that. Look, not for road use.
Oh well.
But we're not taking the cat out. We're just removing that sound box. That's all it is.
That's fine. Mine.
What are you doing?
Without the exhaust.
All right, okay, we're going to fire it up without the exhaust on now.
See what the difference is.
Okay. Wow. To be fair, that sounds pretty good without the exhaust on.
Let's just run it without the can.
That actually does sound all right,
Just
man.
put a pipe on it.
Yeah. Let's get that sound box out, link pipe in, and see what we got.
Oh, it's come off. That's it. It's quite heavy.
Quite heavy, yeah. So we've got a nice weight saving.
A little bit of pipe we're going to put on it. Yeah, I'd say there's a bit of a saving. Back to that.
Yeah, definitely.
Something like that. Alright then.
Yeah, it's good.
Don't shatter the illusion.
No.
There we go.
Okay. Okay, it's all done. That looks sweet, doesn't it? Makes it look so much better at the back end. Right, we have no idea what this is going to sound like. So, guys in the office, in the packing room and stuff, you might need to block your ears. We would take it outside, but we did the first sound check out indoors. So,
Ready?
yeah.
Steady. Go.
So much better.
That's more like it.
I am pleased. That sounds great. Oh, I can just, oh, can't wait to get out on this. Haven't ridden it yet. So what we got to, yeah, Tom's had a go on it. If you've been following our socials, as in like Instagram, you would have seen Tom ride this bike before me because he picked it up from the dealer whilst I was on holiday. And without my permission, he decided to ride it around the property. So when he picked up his brand new KTM 890 Adventure R, I did the same. He brought it in here, hadn't been ridden, and I jumped on it. So I'll try and put some of those footages here on the side of me so you can see those clips we put on Instagram. But if you're not following him on Instagram, get on there because we post a lot of stuff on there on a daily basis. So you should get on there. Right, okay. So what we're going to do to this now is we're going to get some lights on here. So let's get the lights on. So we might as well put that into the whole video as well. We've just had the new SW Motech light mounts arrived. These are in stock on the website right now. So we're going to fit that, and it's going to put some lights just down here. Now, we've got some different lights for this. We're working with a new company, which when you see this video, they're not going to be on the website yet, but we've got all these new lights here. These are gorgeous. So if I just take that out of there, see the packaging they come in, and you might think to yourself, well, that's a bit of a waste, having all these boxes for each light. Now, they are very expensive lights. Here it is here. They are very expensive lights. So this company, Exposure, they make lights for rally cars. So they've shown me pictures of it on Porsche Dakar rally cars. And yeah, they work very, very well. And they've got a lot of tech inside them, which we're working on removing because they conflict slightly with the ezCAN. And obviously we're going to run these with the ezCAN. So right now, because these aren't fully ready for the public, we're just going to wire these up and have them on full beam only, not as a run light. And they are extremely powerful. Now, on the Dakar rally cars, they have quick release. So the whole idea is you just release them, and obviously you need to put them somewhere safe. So hence why they come in those nice tidy boxes. So when we do start selling these, they're actually going to come in those boxes with all the foam cutouts on the inside. So we're going to put this, the mount is going to sit around here somewhere, and the lights should sit somewhere around here. Somewhere, I think it's somewhere around there. So let's get the mount on. We've got other ones as well here, so let me show you those. So this is the big bad boy. What else have we got here?
TV ones.
That's a Radial 8. That's a Radial 8. Yeah, we've got these ones. Tom wants to put these on his KTM. Very small, but my goodness, they don't have to punch out a lot of power. The Radial 6, that's the Radial 6 there, isn't it? Yeah, that's the Radial 6. Oh yeah, they're the threes. Radial 3s. Yeah, again, very powerful and a similar sort of brightness as a D3, Denali D3. Yeah, so got a nice range of them coming for next year. Yeah, so that's measuring up on the KTM 890 Adventure R.
There's already a hole in it, and there's already a hole in the grommet for the wire to go through.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Okay, that's nice.
And I can just run them straight through to the ezCAN.
Oh look, we've got the Perun Moto luggage rack on the KTM here as well. They're on the website now, so if you want to order that for your bike and have it shipped from a UK address, we're the guys. I actually think we're the only people in the UK stocking Perun Moto as of today's date. Okay, so this is the F900GS mount for the two lights. Very simple indeed. Don't even need instructions, but it does come with instructions, which is...
Scan the QR code.
Oh, you scan the QR code when you're in there. But I think we'll figure that out without any instructions.
I think so. It's 2 screws.
Well, Tom will. Right, I'll leave him to that and come back and get the final look at it once it's all done. So I just showed you the Radial 6, this one here. So you can see it says Radial 6 on there. But we also got the Radial 4, I forgot about this. So this actually looks really, really nice on there as well. So we've got the mount on here. See the mount just there sticking out, little wings. And Tom's just making up a mount because we haven't got a range of mounts for these lights yet. As you can see the mounting hole in the bottom. They're so tidy and they're so incredibly light, Beautiful light. I've never handled a light this gorgeous. No, I still think I want the Radial 6s because they are still, they got all that power, but they're still nice and small, and they're so powerful. I just love that. Look at that. So the guy who invented these lights used to be a jeweler. Doesn't that make sense when you look at that? Look at that. It's like we're looking at a jewel or a load of jewels. It's just incredible. It's beautiful. That is so nice. What a pretty light. Pretty, pretty light. Look at Tom looking through his box of drawers, making something up.
Making a mess. I've literally got one of the straight things. I need two.
This is what we have to do until actual mounts are fabricated and manufactured by the manufacturer. This is what we have to do. We have to fabricate our own thing, just out of his box of magic things that he's got in there, in his drawer, out of Tom's magic drawer. Okay, Tom has finished getting the lights on and all wired up to the ezCAN, so let's take a look at it. So there we are, we've got the hex ezCAN in there. That was already running the T3 on the back just there, as I showed you earlier. But now he's routed all the wiring through, and to feed the front lights, we've got the radial 6s on there by exposure. Like I say, these are not ready on the website as of today's date. This is we're in December 2024. But these are a brand of lighting that we will be offering very, very soon. Okay, so let's turn the bike on. Wrong button, wrong button. Oh, it's down there. I'm so used to having a GS up here now. Turn that on. So I've told Tom to only have these lights coming on with the full beam. So if I put full beam on now, there they are. Really nice. Very, very nice. Obviously you can see just from that it's kicking out so much more light than the actual headlight from the BMW. But let's take it outside and see what it can really. Look at that, it's great. Okay, let's take it outside. Okay. Wow! Put your full beam on. No. Full beam. And my full beam. Flipping egg. So that's full beam on the KTM and full beam on the. Look at that! That's insane. Okay, so that's Tom. That's Tom going. Listen to that engine. Oh, sounds good. Right, so just going to upright the bike. So that is with dipped. Now let's go full beam. Oh, that's really good. That's very, very good. So I've got the camera next to the bike, hence why you can see the grip just there. So let's go back to dipped. So there's your dip, and there's your full beam. The reason there's a delay is because, let me turn that off. The reason there is a delay is because the tech on the exposure lights aren't ready for the ezCAN just yet. So let's turn it back on again, but without the engine, because these heated grips are on and they're good. So that is dipped right there, and there's your full beam. So if you look very, very carefully, so there's your dipped, and when I flick it onto full beam, for a split second, you're going to see the full beam of the BMW factory light, and then the exposure lights kick in. So here we go. Look at that. That extra bit coming around the outside, that is the lights. And then you see it suddenly adjust a bit more, and that adjustment is the camera adjusting. I don't know why it's doing that, but there we go. That's great. It does sound great. It does not sound like an 900. Oh, so good. So good. Right, so that's it. So this is my new F900GS. I'm so excited about getting out there on the road and riding it. As you can see, I've got road tyres on here right now, but I've already ordered the off-road tyres. So this is going to live on off-road tyres more than this, but I'm going to do my running in miles on the road tyres. I can't wait to get the off-road tyres on there. Now, although I haven't ridden it, I've had a really good look around the switchgear on the handlebar. I love the old style traction control button where you've got quick access to it. I haven't got to go through any sub menus to try and find the traction control. So when I suddenly go off the beaten track up some trails, I can just hold down that button for a couple of seconds and turn off the traction control, which is a must on a bike like this when you're riding off-road. So maybe I bought this video a little bit too soon with regards to the lights. I'm super excited about these, but really I should have held back until later on in 2025 when they're ready. Please do not be tempted to go to Exposure directly to buy your lights for your bike. That isn't me trying to protect my business. That's me saying to you, they're not going to work with your ezCAN. It's not going to work. Right now, I am limited to full beam only. We're working with Exposure to try and get rid of the tech that they've got in there, which is a bit too sophisticated for what we need. So we're working with them to get rid of that so it works better with ezCAN. There's not a lot of work involved. Hopefully it'll bring the price point down, because right now these are considerably more than the Denali's, which, as you already know, are very expensive. But these ones will come with a 7-year guarantee. I've also, in a later video in 2025, I'm going to show you some lights that they've lent to me to show you in a video the corrosion side of things, because these things, I'm not saying they don't corrode, but they've given me some lights which are 4 years old and had lots and lots of use, no corrosion whatsoever. It's a different type of metal. I don't understand all the differences in metals, but no corrosion, but you can see it's been heavily used. They're super lightweight. They're going to be a great light out there, and hopefully, fingers crossed, and it is the plan anyway, we're working towards, these lights will exist on the ezBus, which is the new technology on the ezCAN, so you can have multiple functions going through your lights. The only lights that you can do that with right now are the Moto lights by Lone Rider, and that's it. These will have that too when we eventually release them to you. Right, I am really pleased with this bike. If there's anything you've seen that takes your interest that you want on your bike, remember, we stock everything here. We want to sell it to you. The only thing we can't do are the Outback bars, but you can buy those directly from Outback. Right, okay, that's a wrap. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a thumbs up. If you've got any comments, please comment down below. I love reading your comments. But until next time, stay safe behind bars. Not these bars, these bars. And I'll see you in the next video.